U.S. flags fly at half-staff at the White House, Capitol, and other federal buildings. Flowers were placed by the George H.W. Bush Monument in downtown Houston.
One of the reasons he'll be sorely missed in Houston is you saw him at the baseball games, the football games, at some of the local restaurants.
Outside the gated community where the former president and his wife Barbara lived, wreaths and other items were placed by mourners.
The country's lost a great person. He was a great man, and he was as down to earth as you could get. Loved his Tex-Mex.
Having known him has made us all better people. We know what that kind of a president is, does, and says, and that will always stay with us.
In Kennebunkport, Maine, outside the Bush compound, there's a sign asking folks to lay flowers or wreaths at the anchor across the way. Outside the U.S., George H.W. Bush's photograph was projected on the Kuwait towers alongside the Kuwait and U.S. flags. His popularity soared after he led the coalition that liberated Kuwait from Iraq. At the G20 summit in Buenos Aires, President Trump said he spoke to former President George W. Bush and his brother Jeb.
And I expressed deepest sympathies. He was a wonderful man.
In a statement, George W. Bush said his father was a man of the highest character and the best dad a son or daughter could ask for. The entire Bush family is deeply grateful for 41's life and love, for the compassion of those who have cared and prayed for Dad, and for the condolences of our friends and fellow citizens. Former President Barack Obama tweeted in part, "America has lost a patriot and humble servant." And former President Bill Clinton writing, "Hillary and I give thanks for his great long life of service, love, and friendship." Those who worked in his administration also sharing their stories.
He would always say, we're going to do this together. Here's what we're going to do as a nation.
His love. He loved people. He loved us, his staff.
And the former president's death will likely delay a potential government shutdown. CBS News reports there are plans in the works for a one-week continuing resolution. Without such a measure or a broader deal, the federal government will run out of money a week from today. Beginning Monday, the body of President Bush will lie in state for 3 days at the Capitol Rotunda. On Wednesday night, there will be a private memorial service. Wednesday will also be a national day of mourning, and the stock market will remain closed. On Thursday, the president will be buried on the grounds of his library in College Station, Texas, after a second memorial in his home state.